Do you want to become a better person? Do you want to improve your life? Welcome back to another episode of Blackdiary Book Club. These are the 3 life lessons that I learned from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. My name is Natalie and I am your host. I am a published author and a growth marketer, and I'm constantly trying to learn how to become a more productive and better writer, because my dream is to be able to live off my writing one day. And in the pursuit, in the pursuit of that journey, I read a lot of books about productivity and habits and about writing. And in this book club, I want to share my learnings with you guys, because I know that a lot of you guys also want to be able to write more and, become better writers. Is there one thing that you would like to improve? Would you like to write more, work out more, sleep better? Or is there anything that you would like to stop doing? Like stop eating snacks every evening in front of Netflix. Or stop drinking coffee in the afternoons. Maybe you want to quit smoking. Whatever it is that you want to do, Atomic Habits has proven tools and ways for you to be able to achieve your goals. Atomic Habits literally changed my life. It helped me improve my writing, it helped me become a much healthier person, and it even helped me improve my relationship with my partner. And the thing about Atomic Habits is that if you improve yourself by 1% every day for a year, you will become 37 times better than you were last year. And you're like, wait. How does this math add up? The thing is that tiny improvements can make a huge difference in the long run. So if you get 1% better each day for a year, you will end up 37 times better by the time that you're done. Conversely, if you become 1% worse each day, you will decline down to 0. Because the thing is that small wins or small setbacks accumulate over time and will make big difference in the long run. And the thing is that when we look up to people, we often see them when they're at the tipping point of a breakthrough. But the truth is that there's a lot of work that is behind that breakthrough. Like when you see an author, becoming a bestseller, that author has been working and writing probably for at least 10,000 hours and has been working so hard for such a long time, but we have no idea because we just see the peaking point. And it's the same thing with bamboo, that like the seeds will lie underground for 5 years and all of a sudden will shoot up and create these wonderful plants. So what are the 3 life-changing lessons that I learned from Atomic Habits? The first one is to forget about goals and to start focusing on systems. And a prevailing wisdom here is that, if we want something in life, maybe we want to become a published author, we want to get in better shape, we want to have a better connection with our friends and family. First of all, we need to be specific here, but also a lot of times, there is no end goal. If you want to get in shape, there is no point when you can stop working out. Because once you've gotten in shape, you have to keep on working to stay in shape and to stay fit. And, to have a good relationship with your family, you have to keep on showing up. So instead of focusing on the goal of getting in shape, focus on the system of actually creating a habit where you work out and where you go to the gym, for example. And for writing, that is, instead of focusing on getting your book published, focus on writing. Focus on the journey and enjoy it, because the more you write, the bigger the chances are that you will get published. And the better writer you become. So forget about the goals and focus on the system instead. Life-changing lesson number 2 is that there are 3 layers of behavioral change. The first layer is changing our outcomes. And this level has to do with, what we want to achieve. So I want to publish a book, or I want to lose weight, or I want to pass this test or get my driver's license. Whatever it is, it's very focused on the outcome. And most of the goals that you set will be associated with this kind of change. But to be able to, succeed in the long run, we need to go further into the a circle of change. And the second layer of change is changing your process. And this kind of change has to do with changing your systems and habits. Like if you want to start writing every morning, for example, then in the evening before you go to bed, make sure to declutter your desk and, set up your workspace so that you can wake up and just sit down and write as soon as, you don't have to fix anything else. You can even set a timer on your coffee machine if that's necessary, or maybe it is developing a meditation process or going to the gym or whatever it is. And most of the habits that we build are actually associated with this. And the third and deepest level of change is actually changing your identity. And this is the thing that changed my life, because when I started writing every day, there was like something switched in me, and all of a sudden I felt like a writer. I was a writer. I am a writer. It was some kind of identity switch that made me realize I don't have to have published 10 books to be able to call myself a writer or an author. The fact that I show up every day and write consistently, that is what makes me a writer. So this one is super deep, but it's also if you're able to change your identity and to be able to, when I identify myself as a writer, those days that I know that, I don't have any time because I'm going to the airport or I'm going on a train or whatever, I still make sure to take the time to write, because that's what writers do. Sounds simple, and it is once you've gotten there, but you have to, before this, you still have to do the first 2 layers to be able to reach into the core. And this level, basically, it concerns your beliefs, your worldview, your self-image, and the judgment that you pass on yourself and others. And most beliefs, assumptions, and bias are associated with this level. And nuggets here is that once you're getting into a habit, and days that you feel like maybe you want to have a cheat day from, I don't know, skip meditation. Let's take that one. I want to skip meditation because I don't feel like I have time and I'm stressed and yada, yada, yada. But the thing is, if I have started to identify with being a person that meditates or a healthy person or whatever I see, whatever association I have, maybe writing is a better example for this. Okay, but I'll go with meditation. The thing is, when in doubt, I can always remind myself, what would a healthy person do, or what would a productive person do, what would a writer do? And the thing is, they would continue with the habit, so that might push me towards doing the thing that I thought I did not have energy to do. And life lesson number 3 is to create habit loops that will last in the long run. So a habit loop basically is a cue that triggers a craving, which motivates a response, which provides a reward, which satisfies the craving, and ultimately it becomes associated with the cue. So together, these 4 steps form a neurological feedback loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. And that's what allows it to become an atomic habit. So if you want to create a good habit loop, then you have to, for the cue, you have to make it obvious. For the craving, you have to make it attractive. For the response, you have to make it easy. And for the reward, you have to make it satisfying. An example is for the cue, time and location. Maybe at 5 p.m. I will be at the gym. And to satisfy the craving, maybe I allow myself to watch Netflix when I'm at the treadmill on the gym or while running, because I enjoy watching Netflix. And to satisfy the response, I will make sure to have my gym bag packed. So, there's no friction when I leave home or when I'm getting ready. The reward for after the workout will be me going into the sauna, because I love going into the sauna. And instead, if you want to, stop doing something, Then for the cue, make the thing that you want to stop doing, make it invisible. And for the craving, make it unattractive. And for the response, make it difficult. And for the reward, try to make it unsatisfying in one way or another. I know people that has like if they don't perform, I don't know if it's like 75% of their all the habits that they have in a habit tracker in a week, then they have to put $100 into their savings account so they don't get to spend as much money that month. Maybe that's a bad example, but I know people that actually like punish themselves and have to pay for stuff if they don't complete their habits. And the conclusion that I learned from Atomic Habits is that habits are one of the best ways for me to become a writer in the long run and to make sure that I consistently create and consistently write. And number 2, if I improve myself a little bit every day, that will make a huge difference in the long run. Both when it comes to writing, but also when it comes to, how I see myself and my overall happiness, my relationships, my health, everything. And another learning, if it's of course that habits compound over time, this is really important to remember, because like those nights when I choose something bad instead of something good, when let's say I go for an ice cream instead of a nighttime tea, then, I won't see any difference the next day, or, if I do it 3 days in a row, I won't see any difference. The scales probably won't even show it, but over time it will. And another learning is that a healthy and an unhealthy habit can lead to more healthier habits. So for example, when it comes to my writing, when I write a lot, I feel like I need to go out and move my body, because my head gets all heavy with thoughts and, with me thinking and contemplating stuff that has to do with the manuscripts I'm working on. So then I need to go to the gym. And when I go to the gym, I usually want to eat healthier food. And when I eat healthier food, I sleep better. And when I sleep better, I have a better time focusing and being productive the next morning when I sit down and write. So yeah, it's called habit stacking. James Clear talks about this in the Atomic Habits as well. And I recommend everyone to read this book. I loved it, and I think that everyone can benefit from understanding what habits do and how you can use them to improve whatever you want to improve in your life. And if you like this episode, please hit the like button and comment, what book do you want me to read? What book do you want us to read in the book club next? Do you want it to be something about writing, productivity, health, longevity? I don't know, you name it. Put it in the comments and maybe I will read it. Until next time, have a great week. Keep on writing, keep on learning, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Bye!